Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the You Like That podcast for another week. You're joined with me. My name is Adam, and I'm one half of the You Like That podcast.
My name's Jack. What did you say before you started recording?
What do you mean?
Like rock'em sock'em football or something?
Hugg'em chugg'em football.
That's just infected my brain. My name is Jack. I am the other half of the You Like That podcast.
Yeah, correct. It is it's a very
I've already got
late
the giggles.
night. It's the giggles are on. It's a late night recording for us. So Jack is fresh from work. I'm fresh from watching episodes 4, 5, and 6 of Star Wars with Steve.
I bet you I had more fun at work for 10.5 hours.
You'd be fucking wrong, mate. You'd be absolutely fucking wrong, because what a treat they are as films. Guys, we're back again for another week with another new movie, but this time it's a Netflix movie.
But it is still new.
It is still new. It is still a fresh, what would have been a theatrical movie. But during these times, Netflix just went, nah, fuck ya. We'll have that. Thank you.
We'll buy some stuff.
And we were able to stay home and not have to go out to the cinemas and pay any money to see a new film.
Yeah.
Which is always a fucking
always
plus.
a win.
Hey, a week off from the bank account,
Oh, man.
I'll cop it.
Man.
I'm happy with it.
100%.
So this week, we are going to be reviewing Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead.
Correct.
It's a new zombie movie as it is. It's a new Zack Snyder movie coming off the back of his Justice League cut. And supplying what seems to be a different type of zombie flick, elements of a standard cliched one, but a good Zack Snyder twist to it. We'll get into that as we progress on, but that's what we're looking at this week, guys. At the end of the episode, we will be drawing our winner for the giveaway contest.
And it is at the end, so you have to listen.
It is at the end. And I just thought, I think it's going to be separately attached to this episode because I'm going to need to get all the names off my phone.
Okay, good.
Which is currently recording
the
video.
That's a good point.
So when this episode ends, or maybe sometime in the middle, I'll figure it out. It's sometime in there.
Just chuck it in.
Yeah.
You did it with the lollybox.
Yeah, I did with the lollybox.
That's some fine editing.
Yeah. You know what? Right here, we're going to draw the winner for the hoodie giveaway contest.
No, we're going to have to react.
Yeah.
I mean, we are
Yes, we
reacting
are.
in the moment because
We're
it's happening
actually
right now.
So, insert video here.
You give a direction to yourself. Oh my God.
Congrats!
Congratulations.
Congrats to the winner!
Ah, man, I'm so happy you won.
Exactly
And
right.
not that other cunt.
You're so deserving. Oh my God, imagine if it's Brooke that fucking wins this hoodie.
we'll never
Jesus
hear the end
Christ.
of it.
Yeah. Congrats to the winner of the hoodie there. We'll contact you to get your delivery details so we can send that directly out to you.
Or if we know you and see you often, we'll bring it to you, I guess.
Well, either way, it's got to get sent here from
Yeah,
the
that's a good
States
point.
anyway, so... Yeah, it's not coming out of our backyard or anything, so
Hey,
you just have to wait a
congratulations.
few weeks. But congrats for
Well
that.
done.
Thank you to everyone who did participate in the giveaway. Did garner us a little bit of
Yeah, it did
extra
wonders,
people.
didn't it?
We got a lot of you involved. Shared us around to a bit more of an audience. We'll definitely do it again in the future. Maybe with something else. We might throw something different in there. We'll see when it comes down to it, because obviously it's coming direct out of our pockets, so we're not made of money. This is a completely free, ad-free podcast where we get nothing in return.
At the moment.
Exactly.
I will sell my body for even $10 at this point.
Yeah, fuck, hey. So if you want any space on Jack's body...
Any company, I don't care what your ethics or working conditions are like, give me money. And I'll advertise.
Fucking hey? Or,
Are we still in the competition bit?
I think so. We're just...
Fucking
Well,
hell, what
this is after the competition's been drawn. Basically, I need to squander on a little bit of time here because I have no news for the week.
Yeah, fucking nothing happened this week.
Very slow week in news. Like, nothing even worth noting.
Not even any of that bullshit news where it's just like, hey, a movie finished filming. It's just like, yeah, we know.
Like, all I had
That's
was...
the intention of starting a movie.
The only thing I had was Kate Hudson's been added to Knives Out too.
Yeah.
And Leslie Odom Jr.
Yep.
And then apparently there was a Sonic 2 plot leak.
Yeah, I was going to read that this morning, but then I was just like, I'll just watch the movie when it comes out.
Well, spoilers for you.
Oh.
The apparent leak is that Knuckles is going to be working with Dr. Robotnik.
Interesting.
That's
okay.
that. Which, hey, whatever works.
Fine.
It could just be fake news, and who knows.
Yeah.
And then, other than that, there was nothing else. We've had No new trailers, no massive announcements, anything big like that. So there's no point touching into any base about the news. We can just ramble on for a little bit about how great op shops are.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Just to quickly touch, I went op shopping today with Brooke and
That
her
was the
parents.
reaction of a man who's just heard 20 minutes of this, and now I'm going to hear it again.
Exactly right, and you can give your own take again for it. No, but we'll just make it quicker. The gems you find at op shops is fucking ridiculous. I found Breaking Bad complete set in the black barrel that usually costs about $200 for $30 with all the discs.
Yeah, I'm so jealous of that, man. That's my dream of going op shopping. Every time I go op shopping, I'm like, I'm going to find like first edition Number of the Beast record. It's going to be worth $10 million. But I just find some old Dragons merch and some King G.
Every single
yeah,
one.
some King G pants, and that's about it.
We hit 4, and I'm pretty sure there was a St. George Dragon in each one that I went through.
Yeah, mate. I saw an old like Steelers rugby jersey, and I was just like, that could be worth something.
Hey, fucking
But
could
probably
be.
not.
But that was a grail, man. That's a big hitter.
Yeah, fuck.
That's something you go,
That's a good day out.
it's a very good day out. And among finding other shit, Small Soldiers, DVD, $1.50.
Good movie.
Great movie.
Very good.
Might have to chuck that in an extra episode sometime, hopefully. But yeah, if you are ever around an op shop, for one, you're doing a good thing. It's a good community area that gives to needy people, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's always cheap stuff, and you are guaranteed to find one gem.
Yeah. Yeah, don't throw shit out. Just donate it. It's
100%.
the same thing. You're doing the
Always.
same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, you have to drive to a bin anyway, so just drive to an op shop.
Yeah, exactly right.
Hey, speaking of putting movies in the extra, what's the extra for this week, Adam?
Guys, the extra for this week, that has been topic of news in the last week, is going to be Knives Out.
Yeah, it was another one where I was just going to say we're just doing Knives Out, but I got yelled at, and they were like, nah, like, make it a vote. And it wasn't even close.
It wasn't even close. Because you didn't even approach me for that one. It was because it was early in the morning as well, so I hadn't even got time to message you to be like, what do we want to throw up?
Yeah.
And I saw the post because all we've been speaking about was Knives Out and how I hadn't seen it, and I need to see it. So you just took the easy route and went, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, because I was just going to post that, but then Jess and Alyssa were just like, no, like, make it a vote. Do the community thing.
So you put in Clue and... What was the other one?
The Bad Times at the El Royale, the Chris Hemsworth. Which is apparently pretty good, but like, it's a movie I would want to see anyway, but I probably won't watch unless we do it on the podcast, you know? Yeah. But yeah, Murder Mystery was the theme.
Murder Mystery theme, very good
apparently
theme.
Clue's very fun, like campy and stupid.
Yeah,
so like, that was a serious pick. I wasn't being a fuckhead. Like,
yeah, no, and I did see that on Amazon as well when I was scrolling to find Knives Out.
And they reference it in Knives Out anyway. They make a few jokes about it.
Yeah,
so I was just like, it's topical.
Yeah, so after seeing this episode, guys, by Thursday, that Knives Out extra episode will be up for you to view, and it should be a very good one as well. So I think we've dawdled enough now and have made enough time to jump into a review. So with that, let's jump into the main review of the week and jump into Army of the Dead. So Army of the Dead, as I said, this just released this week, directed and written by Zack Snyder himself. This
has as well. Sorry, he's his own director of photography as well.
Oh, really?
So he has like full control over what it looks like.
I notice his name comes up a lot when it comes to like the opening credits and that for what people are doing. I'm like,
but very famously, like, not a tyrant. Like, apparently a Zack Snyder set is like one of the best sets you can be on. Yeah, apparently he's just like the nicest man in the world.
It seems it. You know,
it looks like a lot of fun.
It.
Yeah, he makes like no.
I
was going to say he makes fun movies, but he hasn't.
Yeah, there's a question later in the episode about his movies, which we'll touch more about them later on. Very long runtime, 148 minutes.
Yeah, this is a big boy.
Threw me when I saw it and I loaded it up and I was like, 2.5 fucking hours?
I woke up at like 7 yesterday because that's just what my body does. And I was like, sick, I have all day to watch this movie. Of course, Netflix is like, we're going to release our movies at 6 o'clock on a Friday night. Yep. I started work at 5 o'clock on a Friday night.
Yep.
So I was like, all right, I'll watch it when I get home. And I got home at 11:40 or something. And I fired up Netflix. I was like, if it's an hour and a bit, like, I go to bed at 2 a.m. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Nope, 2.5 hours. I was just like, this ain't happening.
Yep.
So this is going to be a very Adam-heavy review because I watched most of it.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you took some parts.
I got most of it in.
I can be your guide through most of it. So yeah, very long run time. This did have a budget of estimated between 70 to 90 million. I'm not surprised with because they did a lot in this movie.
Vicious reshoots as well because of a kitty fiddler.
Hey?
Crystalia. Crystalia is Tig Notaro, the helicopter pilot.
Oh, really?
That was originally Crystalia. But then all of the Crystalia stuff came out. So they had to shoot.
Fuck!
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Tig Notaro, who's a brilliant stand-up, fucking hilarious person, shot all of her scenes just on a lot somewhere. And
right. Okay, that makes a lot of fucking sense.
Yeah,
now,
so
after watching the whole
a lot of the scenes, it's just like she's talking to
very
nobody.
solo. Yeah.
That's because Crystalia is a sex pest, and
I'm actually pretty okay with it because she was decent.
She was great. Yeah,
she was.
Tig Notaro rules, man.
Yeah, she was great. But I mean, apart from that, a lot of heavy CGI, a lot of big shots.
Zack Snyder.
He's coming from fucking Justice League, man. He knows what a budget consists of, but
he knows how to spend money.
Knows where to spend the money.
Yeah.
Obviously, the box office is next to nil. It's 780,000, but as I said, it's come straight to Netflix. Had a very, very limited theatrical run in certain international theaters. We weren't included in that because we just got the Netflix. So they probably won't garner any sort of big revenue from this. It's just all going to come from the streams.
It's not really a stream seller.
Yeah, Netflix will sort of just reimburse them for however these streams come through for it, and I'm sure they have a way of how they, budget that out for them.
I don't think anyone knows how that works.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I think it just happens.
Because when you hear that, you go, hey, where's the money come from then that?
Where does it go? Yeah.
Weird, but hey, whatever works. All right, so the starring of this, a big cast, not a massive, well-known cast. A lot of diversity.
Literally 3 people in this movie.
Yeah. I think mine was maybe only 2.
And
maybe 3.
Yeah, and one of them because he was in a movie 2 weeks ago that we watched.
Yeah. So this is led by Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista, we all know, Drax the Destroyer.
Wrestling man.
Batista himself in the WWE. We also got Ella Purnell, Amari Hardwick, Anna de la Reguera, Theo Rossi, Matthias Schweighofer, Nora Arnezeda, Hiroyuki Sanada, Scorpion himself, Tig Notaro, Raul Castillo, who was also in Wrath of Man.
I know his name.
He was in Wrath of Man.
Okay.
He was one of the army guys that did the robbing at the end.
Of course.
Huma Qureshi and Garrett Dillahunt among, I'm sure there's many other people in there.
Theo Rossi was in Sons of Anarchy. That's my little trivia.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
The rapey guard.
Okay.
In this one, he's a little bitch boy in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a big cast. It's a very diverse cast, which they got a lot of applaud from for being so diverse and not just sort of sticking to a very heavy set, actiony type cast.
Yeah.
You had a little bit of everything sprinkled in there, so that's one of my first big points. So, I'll just come straight to you, Jack, and just say what did you think of this from what you have seen from it?
From what I saw, it looked like I saw a lot of it. I saw probably an hour and 15 minutes of it.
Yeah,
it was on a TV in my house.
And
I just sort of did stuff around it because there's only so much time in the day.
Yeah, especially for a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, it just looks like fun. It looks like really righteous, not taking itself too seriously, except for when it is, which is a big Zack Snyder problem. He does love to have fun and do some silly shit, like when they're testing the pressure plates with the zombies. It's like wacky slapstick, and he's going up and down the elevator. It's funny. But then there's like the awful, horrifically just drenched saccharine moment between Dave Bautista and his stepdaughter, real daughter. I don't know.
His actual daughter.
Okay, yeah. Just that horrible moment. It went for like fucking 9 minutes and just like forced emotion. Yeah, that you don't believe at all because Dave Bautista can't act at all. He's a horrific actor.
Yeah.
Good at shouting.
He's got his traits, but he's not.
He can move, like, for a guy who's a boulder,
Mm.
he can, like, you can tell he come from wrestling.
Yeah.
Because he can really move. Like,
That's why he can move the way he
he's
can.
flipping over tables. He's getting flipped around himself. And
he is early 50s as well,
yeah,
so he's getting on in
it's
age.
crazy to see because he's still so massive.
He's still
but, like,
fucking huge.
I like that it's a new take on zombies, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
With the alpha system. I don't know what to call it. There's like smarter
They're
zombies. Smarter zombies, and there's a kingdom of zombies with rungs on the ladder.
There is a legitimate army
like that.
of the dead.
Yeah, exactly. There was a horse with a Cubone mask. They literally just put a big plastic mask on a horse.
Yep.
That horse must have had the worst day at work that day.
Oh.
It was just like, what the fuck is this?
He came in, he's just like, I'm getting paid for this. This is hectic. And then they whacked on the mask and he's gone, fucking what?
Gore. Plenty of gore.
A lot of gore.
Really good gore.
If you missed most of the movie,
yeah,
there is a lot of gore.
Very good gore that I did see. But yeah, I feel like I will enjoy it. I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set aside because I do respect Zack Snyder a lot.
Yeah.
Especially because he made Dawn of the Dead, which is probably the best remake of all time.
Yeah, it is.
I would
really
call it the second best remake of all time after
Fair.
Evil Dead. So yeah, I have a lot of time for Zack Snyder. I have a lot of love for Zack Snyder, and especially if he's doing zombies and he's having fun with it.
Yep.
That's
cool.
All.
That's yours.
Sorry,
Hey, that's enough.
My brain just fell out.
That's
of my
enough.
mouth.
That's good. All right. So I watched the whole thing. Also, full spoilers in this review as well, guys. It's not a massive sort of twisty type movie, but we will just talk about the whole. Well, I'll talk about the whole plot.
Yeah.
In greater detail itself. So,
Sort of.
if you want to watch this and kind of want to be surprised by what happens surrounding the ending and such, maybe tune out and come back after you've seen it. As I said, you can just watch it at home on your own time, so you're under no pressure. But I will talk about a lot more about it. So, I absolutely love this movie. Mm-hmm. I thought it was brilliant. I loved a majority of things about it. Had little things here and there that I wasn't amazed by. But ultimately, this is a zombie movie. And after watching it, I had to sit back and think, it's very easy for zombie movies, isn't it? I had trouble thinking of bad zombie movies.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there are some out there.
But I feel like the greater outweighs the bad.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of great ones and there's minimal bad ones out there.
The problem was, like, around Walking Dead, that it got a bit tired. Like, there was zombies everywhere, and people were just like,
when you had a series that was running every single week, you kind of had to be.
I don't really need another zombie thing. What more can you do with it?
Yeah.
And this is doing more with it.
This is definitely doing more with it. I mean, it follows the same tropes as a lot of zombie movies.
Yeah, maybe not
does.
more with it, just like tweaking it. Like,
it expands itself.
Yeah,
it goes off on its own little pathway. It follows the same formula as most do. Obviously, you find how the outbreak begins. You have a emotional tie-in to drive the movie.
Yep.
And then by the end of it, that emotion is tried to be greatly expanded by an emotional passing or someone getting bitten.
Yep.
To then either that love interest or family member has to put them down, and then it either ends itself off, either everyone dies, they walk off into the sunset, or it sets itself up for a sequel.
Yeah.
And this tries to do all three. But we'll get into that a bit later. Just the basis of this movie, it is a very fun movie, because it is very colourful in a lot of points.
It's very important.
It does a very Zombieland-esque intro, in which it's the sort of an explanation of the outbreak in Las Vegas, accompanied by the Viva Las Vegas song.
Yeah.
And it's just very colourful. It's very silly. You've got like burlesque dancers attacking the street Elvises.
Very Zack Snyder. Lots of slow motion.
It's all slow motion.
Gratuity. Yeah.
It's actually telling a story the whole way this progresses.
Yeah.
So that whole intro sequence, it's setting up the outbreak. It's only in Las Vegas. We then see certain individuals that are fighting back. Then it's telling its own story. One girl is trying to find her daughter, find her, they get out, but then she's held back with the daughter, they die. And that's how Dave Bautista and his people essentially met during this outbreak.
Yeah, the premise is the real world is still happening. Like, the zombies are only in Las Vegas.
Everything is contained within Vegas.
Yeah, but obviously Vegas has lots of money. You need money to survive in real life, and you're still coming off the back of a pandemic or an outbreak. So people, not by greed, but by necessity or a need to get money, they make these treks into Las Vegas to steal money. It's very dangerous, obviously, because there's zombies everywhere. So there's like rough and tough coyote people with terrible French accents to lead them in, and
I know, she's pretty cute, but I'm not gonna lie, I dug it.
Okay.
No, I just had to throw it in there. I'm sorry. So there's that.
That's the central premise. And
it's
then,
but it is a different thing to sort of have. It's only one city in all of America that's suffered an outbreak of full-on zombie capacity. Yeah, and they've managed to contain Vegas and have no further outbreaks outside of it. Yeah. Which is sort of like, you look at it and you go, that doesn't seem realistic. No. Like, how quick could they quickly border up all of Vegas? Yeah. And all the rest of America's all like, we're good.
Good as, yeah.
This is
Vegas
mad.
Vegas is pretty big.
Vegas is pretty big,
It's in the middle of the desert. Like,
yeah.
You could palm that off.
Yeah, but you look at those things and you just go, yeah.
Yeah, so when this movie was first announced, it was just, it's a heist movie in a zombie world. Yeah. The heist element isn't as heisty as I thought it would be.
Nah, it passes by.
Yeah, they kind of just get there and then get in.
Yeah.
Like, that's not the point of the movie. Yeah. Which is what I thought it was going to be, because they're like, it's a minor spoiler, I guess. They get in within the first hour and, quote unquote, complete the heist. But then there's another, hour and a half left. Yeah. Where shit happens.
Yes.
Things happen and zombies.
Shit all happens, zombies all happen. So zombie design for one, love the zombie designs.
Yeah, they look great, man.
Really good zombies. The alpha leader of the zombies himself, excellent, big buff zombie. His queen, she's got like a full like dead empress look to her. Yeah, she looks sick. The way she moved was very contortionist like.
She did this one weird run at the beginning where she just like touched her elbows behind her back and left her lift.
Was that when they were running all back?
From a distance?
Yeah,
I was fucking howling.
I saw that and I've gone, that sort of seems like she wasn't aware that they were still filming it from back there.
Yeah, and she was just taking a piss or something.
I was waiting for her to get around the car and then just like get full out of carriage and then just like strut. And I was going to be like, that's a fuck up there, but hey. Whatever, that's hey, you cop that one, bud. We'll cop that one in there.
Oh, man, it just shows you what a bit of face paint and contacts do.
Yeah.
Like, it's so old school the way he did it. And then there's like CG touch-ups and stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah. Couple eye contacts and you got a spooky zombie.
You got some very spooky zombies.
I like the transforming scenes as well. Like, you see someone get bit and then you see how they become a zombie, sort of. And, like, their veins pop up and stuff. And
it's very simple. It's like, it's not like other movies where they sort of have like a massive like contortion session where their body is twisting.
Yeah, there's no
going full ballistic and shit. This is literally just they get bit, they just kind of chill, and then as you said, the veins are sort of like spread through, the eyes contact up, and then they just have a bit of a growl to them. Yeah, and that's it. You're good, and that's how you get a good looking zombie.
Yeah.
So they all look sick. The zombie tiger.
Zombie tiger, yeah.
Cool.
It exists.
It exists. It's Siegfried and Roy's tiger Valentine.
I don't know why, but I thought one of them got killed by their tiger. I guess because they work with tigers, you just assume one of them got... Like, neither of them did. They just, like, one of them had cancer and one of them is still kicking, I think. Yeah. But I was just like, man, this is in poor taste if, like, Siegfried and Roy's tiger is killing someone. So I looked it up to confirm that it wasn't in... It wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it does kill someone in this movie.
But it does, yeah.
It does go
spooky.
Full out, and it is actually really fucking like... It's a really good scene.
Yeah,
it's
and they're
really
like, tigers are territorial, and this tiger has worked like in this hotel his whole life. So this is his territory.
Yeah.
That's pretty
and
funny.
It's just like a guard. It just sort of prances around the front entrance.
Kind of hangs out.
Hanging out. So the big topic with this is the zombies themselves. Because as we said, these are a different breed of zombies.
Shamblers.
There's the shamblers, which are the normals, And then there's the...
They're going to run out of words for zombies soon.
Yeah.
You know, like walkers,
Shamblers is a fucking
Zeds.
weird one to begin with. But yeah, then you've got the alpha ones, which are the smart ones. These are the fast-moving, what seem to have some form of intelligence to them.
Know how to use a weapon.
Know how to use weapons.
Or how to, yeah.
They have a form of communication in a way.
Yeah.
There is a distinct leader
Yep.
of them all.
Yeah, they're all shit scared of him.
And they are aware of what a sacrifice is.
Yep.
Because as we learned from the French Coyote girl, she knows that if you sacrifice someone there, they'll let you have a bit of a walk around the front and won't disturb you.
Yeah. As long as
to an extent,
as long
I
as you don't
guess.
poke your nose in too hard, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a different thing.
Yeah.
That's something we haven't really seen before.
Yeah,
Pretty
hibernating
cool.
zombies, that was a pretty tense moment.
Yeah.
With the hibernation. It went
Yeah.
on a bit too long, but I was just like, oh, that's a cool idea. Like, you gotta
Yeah.
chill out sometimes, I guess.
Chilling
like,
out in a nice, dark, desolate room, in very uncomfortable positions. But
Yeah.
hey, I mean, you're dead, so fucking who
yeah, gives a
cares?
shit?
Exactly right. But the big standout for me on this, and I don't know if you got to this part, of being aware that the queen zombie was pregnant.
I made a joke about it when he went down and sniffed her vagina. I was just like, is he just sniffing her vagina for like a zombie effect? Or like,
Yeah.
I don't know, just to be creepy or whatever. But then I was just like, there's probably a zombie baby in there.
Yeah.
And then I guess the sacrifices were dudes who can come. And then they make the dudes come in the zombie. Does that happen? Like, obviously you don't see it.
Are you saying...
Like, do you need a real human?
No.
A real humans come to make a pregnant zombie?
No.
Okay. I thought that's where that was going with Sons of Anarchy when they kidnap him. And they're all
Yeah.
crowding around. I was like, oh, he's going to... Like, they're
Yeah.
going to make him fuck her.
No, they literally just
No, he just gets
bite
ate.
him and then just let him turn.
He just gets ate.
No, but we don't get shown if there is something like that where they sort of take someone and force them to impregnate her. You're under the impression that this alpha is so smart that they understand what reproducing
Procreate,
is. And lo and behold, she is pregnant.
Yep.
There is a living zombie fetus inside of her growing as we speak.
Yep.
Now, you may not go to the end part of this when she dies.
Yeah, I saw David Hasselhoff, not David Hasselhoff, takes her head.
Mm-hmm.
Because they want to create weapons out of her or something.
Yeah, so the real story to this is they're not going there to get the money.
No.
Hiroyuki Sanada's character, who's the big businessman that owns this place, who had already been reimbursed for the money that was lost in Vegas,
Yeah.
said, go in there, get this money. So it's like double money, tax-free, it's all good. I've been reimbursed. We'll just get double.
Yeah.
But the whole plan is get one of these alphas so we can breed them to be super zombie soldiers.
Yep.
Which is pretty stupid. When I heard that, I was like, that's dumb. Don't do that.
Well, I watched the movie Overlord the day before I watched this, and that's the premise of Overlord.
Weird movie, hey.
Yeah, it was alright.
It's okay,
It was
but it's
fun, but it's a bit...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, eh.
I was more anticipated for it than I was when I watched it. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay, cool, but
I was just kind of like, okay, that happened, I guess.
yeah.
Good-
Weird
yeah.
that they were going to put that in the Cloverfield franchise.
Yeah. Very
And I was like, after I watched it, I was like, no way. That never would have fit. But yeah.
anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
Super
moving-
soldiers.
Super
zombies.
soldiers, that's the whole thing. So yeah, he does kill the queen, take the head, which her head's still alive. Her
Yeah.
body's dead.
Yep. Yeah.
So then did you see after that when the alpha lady comes back to take her body?
Don't think so.
So he comes back, finds her body because she lets out the death cry, whatever.
Yeah.
Finds the body and then he's fucking skitzing out like, find these fucking cunts. Brings the body back to his little temple in the Olympus. Puts his head back down to the belly. No heartbeat, no nothing. So then he reaches in with his hands.
Yeah.
And what does he lift out? A zombie fetus.
Okay.
And looks like a normal fetus.
Yeah.
It is like sort of like glowing like a blue veiny type thing to it.
Yep.
And then it sort of like fades out as if now that fetus is now completely dead of being ripped out, as you'd expect. So that was really like strange because
Yeah.
a pregnant zombie, I don't believe, and don't quote me on it, we've never had that in a zombie movie before.
Yeah, I don't recall a pregnant zombie.
No.
I'd be happy to call this
I've seen a zombie baby that was
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
TV
yeah.
show. What was it? Z or something. Or, disease. There's something with a Z. I don't know. It's on Netflix.
Whatever.
It's a fucking zombie series that tried to copy Walking Dead and it failed. And that had a zombie baby, but this was like a full, like, yeah, so they figured out they could reproduce. So that was like I didn't hate it. I was sort of on board with it because it was different and it didn't, like, go on too long to be like a sort of main driving plot to it.
No.
It was just a sort of separate, like, hey, this is how smart they are. They can fucking make a baby.
And it gives the alpha more reason to be pissed off, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Gives him more motivation.
Yeah, and then that's when...
It's weird to say for a zombie needs motivation, but I guess that's
exactly.
What
And these ones have him. Then all your hell breaks loose after there. And then it's just an absolute violent storm of zombie fighting and
down on the
fighting
casino
back.
floor, that looked fucking terrific.
Yeah.
That made me stop what I was doing and like watch that action sequence because it just looks fucking great.
It was great slow motion work. The people that played the zombies, the way that they were able to move around themselves, brilliant. It's great to have people that can do movement like that to portray a fast-paced zombie.
Good stunt work too. Like
great stunt work.
Yeeted over a table and like bent their neck.
Yeah,
like,
they
that's
fucking
actually
yeet
a
themselves.
human being like ragdolling. So
Yep.
fuck, makes so much difference.
Yeah, so the violence in this movie is definitely on another level itself as well. Very clearly the reason why I got such a hard R rating.
Yeah.
Because it is full on violent. Anyone who gets fucked up, they get proper fucked up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's one death where he throws the pole. I don't want to spoil who it is. I'm going to spoil who it is. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we already said
yeah, the blonde coyote. Like when he fucking yeets her.
Yeah.
That was pretty violent. But like you see it from a distance, but you're still just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, and it's full on. There's even from the start of the film, when the movie kicks off, when you learn about these the army soldiers that are taking this package and they're talking about what it could be. It could be aliens. It could be, Amelia Earhart, but alive.
Yeah.
And then it turns out to be the alpha zombie itself and what starts the outbreak. And he kills those 2 soldiers, and the one he just grabs the guy's jaw and just rips the bottom of his jaw off. And it's so into it. I've gone, fuck.
The tiger biting David Hasselhoff's face off as well.
Brilliant. But every time that the tiger would like swipe at him, and they would make sure that there was the fleshy open wound claw marks, and it looked fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Even there was this parts like that where it was spitting out blood.
Yeah.
And I've gone, that's amazing. I love seeing that shit.
Yeah, some of the fast sped up action is a bit weird looking.
Yeah.
There's a couple of deaths where it's just like, oh, this is just like by the by. Like when they're in the opening credits, when the cargo container drops down on that family.
Yeah.
That looks awful. But it's just in the opening credits, and it's just like, this just happened. But people die in this universe. Like,
exactly right.
Death is a big part of it.
Yeah. So I got high praise for the use of violence in this. Very effective, very well done, because it's obviously very easy to make a zombie movie look shit for its violence.
Oh, God, yeah.
But this one, 100% killed it. The only one I was a bit iffy about was when Dave's love interest dies.
That I didn't see.
That you didn't see. So when they're down in the vault,
yeah.
And this is after the alpha zombie has found that his queen is dead, the baby's dead, and he's sending everyone down to fucking find the cunts.
Yeah.
They're about to jump out. They move to the elevator. The elevator door's open. A zombie is in front of her. He grabs her head and then just twists it around. So her head is now looking back at Dave, but her body is facing forward.
Yeah, right.
And it spins, and it's a very bad one because it spins. It's like 3 seconds, and then like part of her spine pops out of her shoulder.
Okay.
And it doesn't look great.
Yeah.
You can tell it's like, that's full CGI.
Yeah.
And I know you kind of have to for that, but it just didn't hit the mark
those
on
ones
that one.
You can tell what the direction was. Like, you had this idea for a kill in your head, and you're like, I really want this kill in the movie.
Yeah, because this was...
we can't make it look better, you know what I mean? Like,
and it was supposed to be one of the bigger emotional
of course,
deaths of the movie because
the main character.
She sort of came out to say, I loved you after this, and he's like, I thought you didn't want anything to do with me in that. And you see they're about to sort of rekindle a love, and then bang, dead.
Yeah.
So it tried to hit you on that shock level and make it happen fast, maybe wasn't the right idea. But hey, the rest of the movie made up for a lot of it anyway.
Yeah.
So the only sort of downsides that I find to this movie is the emotions that Zach tried to drive into this movie.
Yeah.
Obviously, you kind of have to, when you've got a 2.5 hour movie, you have
You
to
gotta do
fit more.
something.
You got to fit a bit more in there.
And that's another problem Zack Snyder has, is he likes to go on a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The Snyder Cut's 4 hours or whatever, so...
It's a fucking great basis right there.
Oh, I had a point in that, but it's gone. Never mind.
That's right. But yeah, you have the standard, daughter hates the dad. Dad just gave up on it all.
Yeah.
But she's like, you never tried. He's just like, I thought you didn't want me to. And you go,
I thought you didn't want me to try, so I didn't try.
Shut up.
Like,
Shut up.
I was like, I hated you because you didn't try.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
And then obviously they eventually get good, and spoilers, Dave Bautista dies.
Yeah.
Because that's how zombie movies work. They will never survive.
The main character usually doesn't survive.
Yeah. He gets bit, saving everyone, getting out of Vegas, has a lovely emotional talk with his daughter, and obviously, as it is, he turns, she shoots him.
The helicopter crash went between good and bad CG.
Yeah, it did.
Like, there's some of it, and like it crashes into a big dust storm after a nuke goes off. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another part of the story. They're nuking.
Sorry, yes. Vegas is about to be nuked.
And then when they're in Vegas, they think they have 36 hours, but then they're like, hey, this has happened to Savo.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
so
you gotta get
more
out.
tension.
Yeah.
But yeah, the nuke goes off and it looks a bit weird, and then there's like a big dust storm and it looks terrible. And then it like crashes out and the rotors like stab through the helicopter and stuff, and it looks great.
Yeah.
And then it does a roll or something and it looks stupid, and it's just like, oh no, you nearly had it. You had a moment where it looks good.
Yeah, it was
you should have kept going with that, but then I don't know, like, I don't care that much about bad.
Yeah, no, it happens. It happens.
You're not going to crash a real helicopter. Like.
Exactly. It's not going to fucking work out the same way.
But
so you get your emotional ending to this film. I saw it coming a mile away because that's what I'm used to in zombie movies.
And they were spreading it on like fucking mayonnaise.
Really
laying it on thick.
Because, hey, Dave Bautista, you got to give him more than just being the big guy on the screen.
Yeah. He's like the big, lovable, gentle giant.
Yeah, and I love Dave Bautista. I've loved him since his WWE career.
Super
as a kid
wrinkly prune head. Is
that
someone left him in the bath too long?
Yeah, he's got that. But
he's a weird looking man.
Yeah, he's got his own things going for it. But so that's where the ending gets us, and you'll take it as it is there. But then that's not the real ending. The real ending happens after that. So the other big guy, the black guy with the saw
guy,
the German locksmith locks him in the vault, and the nuke goes off. We then see everything, all the dust is settled. Dave Bautista's dead, whatnot else. Emerging out of the rubble is him, sort of being like, the fuck. He's got a bit of cash still, took it out with him, and
well, he's in the bankroll. What else is it going to do?
Yeah.
Might as well find. Effective
drives
ways
off
to store that.
Yeah, drives off to an airstrip, hires out a private jet, and boy, did I not see this twist coming. He's not feeling too good on the plane. He goes to the bathroom. He checks his arm. He's been bit.
Yeah. What? Yeah, that'll happen in a zombie movie when he's down there with zombies.
So he kind of looks himself, just goes, fuck.
You know what's funny?
And then the credits roll.
I literally just thought of this now. Las Vegas is here, right? Las Vegas is here. The refugee camp is like here.
Yep.
And they nuke Las Vegas.
Yep.
That camp's fucked.
Oh yeah, there's no way they're shipping containers. There's no nuke in the world that they can tweak and go. It only has to be this radius.
Yeah, it's only like 3 containers high, too.
Yeah. And unless they have Vegas mapped out in a perfect circle, they can't
and
go,
it wiped the helicopter out
from
miles and miles away.
Yeah. So you take him as you go.
Yeah, so he's a zombie.
So we don't see him turn. We just see the bite mark, him go, fuck, and then the credits roll.
Yeah.
And it just leaves us open to the potential sequels. There already is a future that is leading onto this, which... So they announced that a prequel film and an anime-style television series are in development to expand the franchise.
Okay.
So the prequel film that we're looking at is going to be called Army of Thieves, which is going to focus on the German locksmith's character. I know.
The worst one.
Yes, I know.
I want the YouTube
I
guy.
don't know why we're going to get it.
Should've
It's going to
been a
because
YouTube
it's
guy.
going to. I know, right?
That was fun.
Yeah, that would have been sick, but no. And the fact that this is a prequel, so this is taking place before the events of Army of the
We're
Dead.
gonna watch him pick locks.
So we're just going to watch a somewhat kind of funny German guy with that kind of looked pretty buff.
Yeah, weirdly, but he didn't do much there.
Yeah, do something that I don't know what. Apparently, the filming finished in December last year, so
What the fuck?
I don't know. And then we're also getting the animated series, which is Army of the Dead Lost Vegas, which will center around some of the characters from Army of the Dead during the early phase of the zombie outbreak.
Yeah, sure.
Animated series is probably going to be better than that prequel,
Oh yeah,
just
sure.
because it's going to be set
Yeah.
in the Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
So
No actual zombies in it.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, they've got a future plan with this, and something else I didn't know. This film was actually announced in 2007.
Yeah, Zack Snyder's he wrote it ages ago, like fucking ages
Fucking
ago.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, spent several years in development hell at Warner Brothers before Netflix bought the rights.
Crazy, hey.
Wow, Netflix is our Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd fucking say it.
Yeah,
But
Zack Snyder must have been so keen on it to like sit
Oh,
on it for this long and like
of course.
actually fight for it.
Of course, and why not? I mean, I think he performed really fucking well for this.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah,
that was out.
he gave a shit, and it shows in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a lazy movie or anything. Like,
Yeah, no.
He's a passionate movie. It's,
100%. This is a really decent. Zombie flick, new flick, and I didn't read the Rotten Tomatoes score, did I?
you did not.
I did not. Rotten Tomatoes score for this: 71% on the critics, 79% audience.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
That's decent for a zombie movie.
Yeah.
You don't get much higher than that for a zombie.
Yeah.
It's really decent. So yeah, guys, that's Army of the Dead. Available on Netflix everywhere you want to. Don't have to go to the cinema. You can plop it on right now if you wanted to. You can just bust it out.
Yeah.
Well, not bust it out. It's 2.5 hours, so
Yeah.
you might have to come back to it.
Maybe don't do laundry the entire time it's on.
Don't do laundry the entire time it's on. But no, it's definitely a worthy watch. Definitely recommend you finish watching it, and just from start to finish.
Yeah, I'll go back to it.
Definitely worth it.
For sure.
So with that, guys, we'll jump into the questions now and end this episode off, and leave us all for a very good night. Questions, guys. You want to send us anything about anything, movies, random questions, whatever you want. We don't care. Send it to us on Facebook, Instagram. The photo will be there. Meme will be there.
Can't help but notice nobody's asking for advice still.
Yes.
Gee, I
alright.
wonder why.
Jeez, I just threw it out there once just in case someone was sitting on something that they wanted to know what we thought, and they just go fuck myself instead. So, we're saying that. Let's start with Facebook. We go with Jacob. What's better, old school stand-up comedy or modern stand-up?
Probably modern, I guess, to an extent. Like all of my favorite stand-ups are modern.
Yeah.
But, yeah, my favorite stand-up special of all time is Delirious by Eddie Murphy, and that is like painfully 80s.
Yeah.
And it's like, but it's still incredible and timeless. But yeah, I'd say modern stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I'd say modern as well. Modern, subjective, I'd say probably not maybe the last 2-3 years, but maybe between like 2010,
Just
2018.
before we're not allowed to say anything,
Yeah,
so we're going to
exactly.
say it, which is even like Bill Burr, who's my favorite comedian, second favorite comedian of all time. Like, even he did one of those, and I was just like, oh, come on, you're smarter than this. Like, we get it.
Yeah, it was the same as being a fan of Jim Jeffries for so long as well, and seeing from like his early specials to where he is now, and it's vastly different because he is very controversial in some of the jokes he says.
Yeah.
But they're just jokes. Get the fuck over it. If you hate stand-up, you're a douchebag, basically. So, and I haven't really watched a lot of older stand-up, and I think it's just because it's just comedy is subjective to the time that you're in.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
So if you're watching something from the 80s or the early 90s or something, some things you just might not get because you weren't around at that time period.
Yeah,
and you
even in
just don't
Delirious,
understand.
like he says some names and stuff, which is like American politicians. I was like, fucking who? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
exactly. Everyone else is howling, laughing, and you're like,
okay, same for me.
Yeah, sure, same thing. So, yeah, I mean, it's subjective. There's some great older comedies out there, but I mean, just depending on who you are and when you grew up, it's going to rely on that. But yeah, modern comedy is definitely much more out there. All right, Daniel, mainly for Adam, are you enjoying Bad Batch? If not, why not? And if so, why so? Daniel, I haven't even started Bad Batch yet. If you've been watching the show enough, you know I don't have time for anything anymore.
And I'm just not going to watch it. So
Jason's not going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. I have heard really good things about it, but as of right now, I haven't. And I still haven't watched the finale for Winter Soldier yet.
Yeah,
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I've heard the Bad Batch is exactly the same as the Clone Wars. So if you didn't like the Clone Wars, you're not going to like it. If you did, you will.
Haven't watched the Clone Wars yet, and haven't watched Rebels. Also heard very good. Don't know because it's a big commitment, and I don't have the time.
Yeah. No.
I'm sorry, but I'll get there eventually, and then I'll come back to you. Ooh, excuse me, James. If we had a zombie apocalypse tomorrow without warning, theoretically, what would you do? Where would you go to be safe?
On the
would you
spot,
just straight up just neck it? Done.
Just whatever I could reach, I would just kill myself with. I don't care if it's my keys in my pocket. I just have to jab myself in the aorta. I am not. I say this all
Why
the time.
did you go the aorta?
I am not a survivor at all.
Yeah, I think we've had a similar question before, and I think that's what you said as well.
I went for aorta because that's what they think there's something wrong with. So I was just like, I might as well go for a dig and see.
Make the sauce happen. Yeah, fuck. I mean, it's a hard one. Like it's hard to say what you're gonna do in that situation because
it depends where you are if you find out. Like if I'm at work, I'm just like, well, why did I come this morning?
Exactly right.
I gotta have the day off.
Exactly. You'd want to know that it's gonna happen as soon as you wake up. You don't want to do your day, come home when it's your relaxing time,
mate.
And then cunts are fucking knocking on the door. Yo, there's zombies. We got to fucking bounce. You're like, just put me feet up.
I could have just not gone.
Just put me noodles on.
I don't need my pay slip. Like, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
The world's over.
Exactly right. You can't even call your boss to go, I quit. Because they're just like, well, fuck up.
Probably
Same,
zombies,
mate.
Yeah.
Same, bro.
Yes.
We don't need to work no more. There's zombies.
Yeah, I'm not a survivor at all. Just please end my life.
However this answer may go, who knows if it ever did happen. But I want to say that, I'd give it a shot. I would try to survive in a way. But I wouldn't. But I would just constantly be looking to move.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be trying to hunker down somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Hunkering down is that's so stupid.
I wouldn't try to find zombies to fight and kill. I wouldn't try to find survivors. Like one-off survivors. Like I might be trying to find like a survivor camp or something. Yeah, or like a town that's safe.
13 seasons of The Walking Dead, they're just on a farm. It's just like...
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're just fencing yourself in, literally.
But then same scenario is that you watch The Walking Dead and they are constantly moving, and I look at them and go, surely it's just time now to give up.
Yeah.
And you got to just end it.
Yeah.
So eventually, probably after 2 days, I'd go, this ain't ever going to end.
Just lie down.
That's
Wherever I am.
I'm just gonna do the whole shoes on, walk straight into the lake.
Yeah. Yep.
Done. That's what it does. Realistically, 2 days, give it to me, and that's all it's going to be.
Would not make a good movie.
Not at all. All right, Andy. Favorite movie-themed porn?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've seen it.
So it's something like a porn parody?
Yeah, I guess.
I've seen so many. They're so good. Very early on, I would download porn parodies, not to jack it to, just to literally watch just the scenes that aren't sex to see how close they get it.
Yeah.
And boy, do they swing for the fences so hard. The Family Guy one, Star Wars, of course.
Sex Files.
The Avengers. What was the other classic one I saw? Oh, fuck. There was another really fucking funny one. Oh, the Simpsons one. Oh, definitely. Jesus. That was a fucking nightmare. Because they literally rendered their skin yellow.
Yeah.
And it just didn't look right at all.
Not great.
But just literally any porn parody is brilliant to watch.
Is there one called Forrest Hump?
I would not be surprised.
He's like,
Would not be surprised if there was.
Jenny. Suck me off, Jenny. I've never seen Forrest Gump. I have no idea what that movie's about.
Well, you got
What
the
I
quote
said
down.
might just be horribly offensive.
Very well might be. Very well might be.
But
Hey,
I said
hey.
the words Forrest Hump, and that's funny. So, whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure it's out there. But yeah, any porn parody is a fucking blast to watch. Watch it with your family. It's a good family watch. His next one. What is your favorite sex scene in a movie?
My favorite sex scene in a movie?
Has there ever been a good one in a movie?
No. So they're always really bad.
Maybe.
And uncomfortable.
You know what? We'll go easy on it, and I'll say from Her.
Yeah.
Just the
pitch black,
black
yeah.
screen and just Scarlett Johansson moaning.
That's pretty effective.
Technically, it's a sex scene. He's
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
off. She's
And it's a unique
Trying to
take
get
on a sex scene.
different. It's a cop out.
Alyssa and I just watched the first 50 Shades of Grey movie.
Yeah, I know. I saw your tweets
was
about that.
fucking obsessed with it, and I just couldn't wait to watch it. And it is the best fun I've ever had watching.
Hearing what you had to say about it got me so conflicted because you're like, this movie sucks so bad. It's so fucking
It's the worst thing
brilliant.
you'll ever watch. It's catatonically awful, but the experience of watching it, like especially with a friend,
Yeah.
is just a hoot. It's a damn hoot. But the sex,
hell.
like as a movie about sex, and the sex in that is just bad.
Yeah.
It's bad and uncomfortable.
They made 3 movies out of that, didn't they?
Oh, you're telling me. I got 2 more to watch, brother.
Fuck,
Oh,
man.
I'm
All
so
right,
excited.
fucking
But yeah,
good luck with that.
sex scenes, I don't know, they're always just kind of there, and it's just like, okay, like,
It depends what movie it's in as well, you know.
Is
It's,
that-
if it's comedy, it's always going to be funny sex. It's going to be something stupid. If it's a romance movie, it's just going to be romantic. If you want a real sex scene, you're just watching porn.
yeah. It's time we desexualize the penis. I want to see more penis in
Yeah.
movies. Because you see a hell of a lot of titties.
Yeah.
Not a lot of bush. It's always surprising when you see bush.
Mm.
And they always have bush.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Yeah.
But I don't see a lot of dong.
No.
In 50 Shades, he like starts and you see a bit of the dick root.
Yeah.
The root of the dick.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a Jessica special. But you see it, and I jumped forward. I was like, we're going to see dick. I'm going to see dick in a movie. Like, because you don't see dick
No,
in movies.
you really don't.
Game of
It's-
Thrones, maybe. Like
Game of
HBO
Thrones, you'll
stuff.
see it. They don't
see
care.
it.
They'll flop it out.
But in a big
fuck.
screen movie, like seeing a dick would be an event.
Well, think. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, they did it.
Yeah.
Jason Segel was sitting there flaccid as anything,
Yeah.
and there it was.
And it's
And
memorable.
you're like, ah,
yeah.
dick!
Because you never see dick in movies.
Bring the dick to the silver screen.
Bring the dong back, man. We need more dong in movies.
Bring back the dong. All right, Andy's last one. Continuing with his sex, he must have been horny when he was fucking.
Yeah, right, he's
putting
done it,
these
Brooke.
through. If you had to do a sex scene with any actor or actress, who would you pick?
Oh, can't be anyone too hot because
No, fuck.
I'd nut me little stage sock. I don't know. Just like
You're just getting baited just to say the classics: Margot Robbie, Scarlett Johansson.
yeah, I don't have the control to not, just to be professional about that. I'd be terrified, man.
I don't know. It is true. You'd be like, you'd just be too giddy.
Yeah, I'd do like a comedy one
Can't
where like
believe I'm
things are
having a
going
sex
wrong.
scene
and
with
you're
this
like,
famous person.
yeah, and you're like falling out of bed and like, bonking my head, but we're still trying to have sex, and it's like wacky and zany.
Because the whole time you'd be sitting there and you know that you're acting and it's being filmed, but you're hoping just there's that one spark where you go, I hope we fall in love after this.
Hey, we look good up there, huh? That's
be
just
fucking
workplace
great.
sexual harassment. What you are describing is literally
It's not!
workplace. It's a workplace
Yeah. And you're doing a sex scene that's obviously part of the
that
script.
you're going to use later for your own real
No,
life.
no.
Sexual advantage?
No. No. That's not what I'm saying. No. That's not what I said. What I'm saying is that when you're doing the sex scene, you're sitting there hoping that this scene is going so well that the person you're having that sex scene with looks at you back and goes, I kind of want to date this person.
Yeah, that's
That's not what you're saying at all. You're saying I'm taking the footage and going back to me trailer and fucking boinking off to it.
no. I'm saying you're doing the sex scene
In the hopes to fall in love.
Yeah, but like that's work.
Yeah.
You can't do that at work. Nah, you can't be rubbing up against people at work.
That's my job.
And hope.
That's my job. They said go up there and rub.
No,
I'm going to go up there and rub.
It's a conflict of interest, right?
Well, we don't have to do anything until after the movie. It may help on-screen chemistry.
Maybe. Not if you fall in love afterwards.
Yeah, and not if we break up after filming and then have to do a whole press tour.
Or a
that would be awkward.
Or a stand-up special.
Yeah, jeez. Kevin Hart.
Pete Davidson.
I can't wait to see him die in fucking Suicide Squad. It's going to be great.
I like Pete Davidson a lot.
I really do. His SNL stuff is so fucking brilliant. We just love giving him shit. All right, let's jump to Instagram now. James, favorite zombie video game and why?
Man, we must have put fucking days worth of hours into the first 2 Left 4 Dead games. Just like over Steam, over Skype. Back then it was Skype.
Skype is huge.
Sounded fucking horrible and dropped out all the time, but like,
yep.
it's so fun. Playing Days Gone at the moment, and it's not great, but it's
I saw that. That was coming out for free on the PlayStation Plus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's coming to PC now as well. It's just okay. It's just perfectly okay.
You'd only ever looked at it, and I never looked at it and went, that'd be great.
Yeah. But the real answer is Dead Nation. It's this like top-down couch co-op zombie game, and like it's like maybe 2 hours long. And James and I used to just finish it in one sitting because like the upgrade system is the same every time. It's just, I don't know, it's like a comfort game, but that game is sick.
For me, mine is Dying Light.
Oh, Dying Light's so fucking
Dying
good,
Light is fucking brilliant. I shit my pants every time nighttime would roll around.
Speaking of putting hours into a game, I played so much Dying Light.
I just love that just because of the parkour aspect was amazing.
Yeah, and being first person as well.
Yeah,
it's just like that.
Being the first person. Its level up system was brilliant as well. It had a lot of great tropes to it. And then honorable mention to Dead Island.
First Dead Island was really good.
Because that was
really good.
Essentially, that was a sign of the time for what to expect from zombie movies moving forward. Yeah. Really finding any object you can find to use as a weapon. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and
then learn to build upon those weapons to make them more sturdy, more effective. It was a really cool game, that one. A lot of jump scariness for myself because I can't play horror games.
No, games are different
because they freak me the fuck out.
You're doing it. It's you. It's happening to you.
Like all of the new Resident Evils that have come out, I cannot play them. Yeah. I'd want to, but I can't because I'm a bitch. So I just watch other people play them. Shout out to our boy Rad Shaz on Twitch, who does all these playthroughs of the Resident Evil games, speedruns the earlier ones, and then just watching people on YouTube do like the new ones. Like I'm watching Markiplier do Village right now.
Yeah, right.
And I've jumped a few times already, and I've gone, yep, there's no fucking way I could be playing that right now.
One of the jump scares in 7 made me cry.
Really?
Yeah. It just got me at such the right moment. Like my guard was all the way down.
Yeah.
And I must have been exhaling at the time or something. So when it happened, like I struggled for breath and stuff.
Oh my God.
And it got me, like headphones on is obviously.
Yeah.
And it just got me at the perfect time of my body being relaxed.
Oh, you poor man.
Where I didn't know how to react, so I just cried.
You poor thing.
I was 24 at the time or whatever, and I just fucking cried. That scared the hell out of me.
Yeah. What the fuck? There you go.
Yeah, but games are so much scarier.
Yeah, games are fucking scary. I'm going to jump to yours quickly. What's Adam and Brooks' exciting news from weeks ago? Is it a dog? No, it's not a dog.
No, you're going to ask the third one as well.
Okay. Are you being replaced by a dog? To which you also then said, you know what? That's pretty fair, actually.
I was making myself giggle this morning.
It's not a dog.
Oh.
It's nothing. It's not even exciting. We'll literally have plans just to do work on the house.
Can't you just get a dog?
I want to get a dog. You try and convince that woman over in the other room to get a dog. There's scenarios that are involved.
Brooke likes dogs.
I know, but because it's going to be her dog in her home, there's rules and requirements.
Nah.
To which I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
No, we did to get our dog. Yeah, we went to the pet shop one day and there was just a dog in a window sitting by himself.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted him because he was sat there by himself for a long time. We brought him home and he's like, there's a lot wrong with him.
Well, understandable why he was left here.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just like, no, we just wanted a dog. So whatever happened on the day, we got one.
And literally, that's one thing I have to do is I'm just going to have to go get one, bring it home and be like, what are you going to make me do? Take it back?
Yeah, exactly.
I've already
'Cause
named
you're already in love with it.
and I've already named it.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
done. So I think that's what's going to have to be. But it's literally there's nothing exciting going on with us. We just have plans to do work on the home, as you do when you're a homeowner.
Should get a dog there.
But I want to get the dog,
Okay, good.
and then you'll be replaced.
Are you getting a trampoline?
Does my backyard look like it has space for a trampoline?
You put a trampoline in your backyard.
A very small, like single-person trampoline.
Yeah.
And the way that tree hangs as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's just gonna be covered in shit. All right, Jess. What does BDSM stand for? Wrong answers only.
Bald. Wait, what is it? BDSM.
BDSM.
Bald Derek. Bald Derek scared me.
Bald Derek scared me.
Big dicks. It's got to be big dicks.
Yeah.
Right? The first two words have to be big dicks.
Big dick slaps me.
Big dick. Sloppy mucus.
Big dick. Sexual. Man.
Bread doesn't sit. Bread doesn't sit myopically. I don't know what myopic means.
Is that a word?
Myopic is a word. It's in a Slipknot song. I don't know what it means.
Well, look, let's not get our vocabulary from Slipknot songs.
We could do this for an entire
Blind
episode.
dog stares mildly.
Okay. Blonde dietitian startled me. None of these have been funny yet. We're a truck stuck in mud and the wheels are just spinning, but fucking nothing's happening.
Broken daddy. Broken daddy smiles meticulously.
Blind driver, stop moving!
Okay, we got to stop because we're getting
We
nowhere.
made it to a joke, people. We got to a joke.
All right, the next one. What's something that you learned from watching movies?
If we ever do a Patreon, we do a full hour-long episode of just that. Just what we were just doing. If we ever, that's a Patreon tier.
Fuck. All right.
Can you repeat?
When there's some more people there, we're gonna start a Patreon, and it's gonna be that. Okay, the next one.
Last question.
What's something that you learned from watching movies?
My patience is very thin. Very, very thin.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any big great lessons from anything really.
Yeah, I can't.
Even like a profound movie like Eternal Sunshine, I'm just like, I'm just sad.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, great movie, great meaning, whatever, cool.
Be nice to people. Yeah.
Movies don't really leave me with anything to sort of
Nah,
say, other than just it's a good movie or a shit movie.
Yeah.
One thing I learned from watching movies, you can start a podcast about it
Yeah, there you go.
and get 2 episodes a week for an hour and a half of content. Fuck, there you go.
There you go.
That's the one.
But don't do that. We don't want any competition.
Yeah, fucking don't. Fuck off. We're the only ones. Jake, Zack Snyder's 5 best films.
I had to look up what movies he's made.
Yes.
Yeah,
I put a list here as well because I was also like, I don't think he's done that many. And I looked, I'm like, he's not
Dawn of the
directed
Dead was
that
his
many.
first major.
Dawn of the Dead was his first ever film that he worked on.
His best
which
one
he did direct.
too.
That he did. He directed 300,
300, Sucker
which is really
Punch.
good. He directed Watchmen.
Bad. Watchmen's alright. It's a bit long and wanky, but I don't mind Watchmen.
Obviously, you don't put Man of Steel or Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Well, let's
in
rank
there.
those 3.
Rank which ones?
Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and Justice League. Try
Rank
and
them.
put those in order. Of
Fuck.
quality. I would say Batman vs Superman first because it
I
has
would.
that building fight.
I would correct. Yep, I agree.
That Batman scene.
Yep.
You all know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
It's fucking incredible. Then I guess Justice League because
put-
of the story, like not because of Zack Snyder's
And
tragedy.
the cast. There's more
Yeah.
characters in it.
Not because of what happened to Zack Snyder. That's horrible and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
very
yeah.
sad that happened to him.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
another director coming in, being the worst human being in the world, and like ruining everyone's fucking relationship with DC and Warner Brothers because of how much of a cunt Joss Whedon was.
Yeah.
And then watching the end product is just like baffling.
Yeah. So yeah.
And then Man of Steel is just a
It's
nightmare.
absolute trash.
It's
Absolute trash.
headache-inducing nightmare.
Yeah. So in terms, then that technically leaves there's no actual 5 of his best movies, because then my list would go.
I don't remember 300.
I lived on 300 when they first came out. I love that movie. So for me, it would go 300, Dawn of the Dead, and then Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
That's just his top 3 because we've just deduced he's only got 3 good movies.
Yep.
I don't think I'd even put Watchmen in there.
Mine would be Dawn, Watchmen, and I guess Army of the Dead from what I saw.
There you go.
Only because I don't remember a 300. I think I like 300. We watched it at school. We watched it for Greek mythology.
Oh, really?
Not Greek mythology, whatever the mythology is of that movie.
Okay, Brooke, do you come with a car?
Oh, you. Thank you. I can't do the giggle.
You're welcome. Best thing you found today, Adam, at the op shops. We already spoke about that. It was the Breaking Bad set. For myself, it was probably Small Soldiers on DVD. Thongs or slides?
I'm a thongs boy. I need that support.
Slides. I was never about slides, and I hated thongs. And then I started wearing Brooks slides just to quickly just mosey out down the road or something.
Yeah.
And now they're my slides.
Yeah.
I won't wear them out anywhere, like for a whole day.
No.
But for a quick outing, I prefer them over thongs.
Do you sock up?
If I'm already wearing socks, I will sock and slide. Sometimes no. It depends if I'm already socked up.
You don't exclusively sock up.
No, I won't know that I'm going, I've got to put socks on before my slides. If I'm wearing socks, slides are on. If I'm not wearing socks, slides are on. Okay. Either or.
That's fair.
No preference with those. Right. Favorite ABC3 kids show?
Oh, I don't remember.
Is this current? I don't know ABC3.
ABC3. The golden era was like fucking Prank Patrol and shit. Let's go ABC.
What would have been around?
Let's go shows 2005. Let's say like 2005.
I mean, if we just say like ABC.
Oh, dude, Tracy McBean. Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids.
Oh, Tracy McBean was huge.
Dude, fuck. Remember like Blue Water High and shit?
Yeah,
I fucking love that shit.
Blue Water High.
Let's go ABC3 shows.
The classic like game show ones, Go Stop was always mad.
Go Stop's pretty good. What else have we got? Man, I don't remember any of these. Am I High? I remember that.
Am I High? That was...
DeHaan? No, it's not. He's just got the same haircut. Grossology. They use like boogers for weapons and shit. That was so stupid.
Peak child
Dude, Lab Rats
TV.
Challenge, Prank Patrol.
Yeah. Lab Rats was good.
DJ, Flipper and La Parka. Yakety Yak.
Yakety Yak.
Can't go back. Let's go. On the big nights. Mate, that was some fucking
That was some fucking crankers.
That was some
crankers. Yeah, absolute crankers. And lucky for Alyssa on this one that I checked before I came to do this. Before you even came over.
I'm not convinced. She was in Canberra today, and I'm not convinced she didn't just pull over the right questions when I said that we're recording tonight.
Yeah, well, they literally came through at like 7:45, and I looked. I'm just like, I'll just check again.
She took a little Mackey's stop.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty certain it was just for us.
Yeah, and I think so.
I appreciate that. The commitment to being the third.
Exactly
half
right.
Of this.
Exactly right. Because there's actually a McDonald's question in here, so I think that proves your point.
Her environment.
So, first one: who do you think can reverse park quicker?
Don't know. I'm a pretty good reverse parker, but I have a very little car.
You got a little car.
I'm on easy mode. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got it pretty simple. I can do it very well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You being a car guy, I feel like you'd probably know more.
I have a very long driveway that I have to reverse down to, so I'm getting pretty good at reversing it. Zippy speeds.
Yeah, like I've never had issues reverse parking,
no.
And I can generally do them one take.
I don't do it if there's pressure. Like if it's a main road and there's cars, I will absolutely not do it.
Yeah, just
find
somewhere else.
I'll walk. But I'm not that fucking confident. You see people in like Ford Rangers just whip it in one hand. It's like, how the fuck do you do that?
Right.
Like with pressure.
Yeah, you'd be like, I can't even fit my Swift in there.
Mate.
Well, how do you fit that in there? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just based on the cars we drive currently, I'd probably say you probably have the better shot of just hitting it and just getting it done.
Hitting and whipping it.
Favorite movie house or room?
She might be alluding to Knives Out because that house is insane.
It's a very cool house. But in the same sense, that's for me it alludes to the Dovecote House from the Invisible Man.
Yeah, Dovecote House is
because it's
iconic.
so close to us.
Yeah, and like
we can just go down the road and see it.
Yeah,
and it is from our movie of 2020.
Yeah. I don't know, just put a cabin in the woods and I'm like, oh my god, the best movie ever. So I'm a simple man. I see a cabin, I like it.
There you go. That's you to Jack's heart. Cabin in the woods. Doesn't matter if it's a fucking mountain men in the forest. Doesn't matter. If it's, as long as the cabin's there, it's all good. We got it sorted. Oh jeez. Cast a new Fantastic Four with no white men.
Okay. I would have Janelle Monáe as Sue Storm.
Yep.
From Antebellum.
Yep. I'll back that.
She's got some fucking bite to her. I reckon she could do like cool superhero shit.
Was Michael B. Jordan already in the Reed one?
He was, unfortunately, in the terrible.
Can I have Michael B. Jordan, but now?
No.
Fuck.
I would have Lakeith Stanfield as the Thing, like just a full CG thing, but he do the voice.
Okay, yeah.
Because he has a distinct voice, but he's like super personal and very cool. He's a cool man.
Yeah.
Who
would Reed be?
Who's the main guy from Us? Winston Duke? Big, burly, surly guy?
Oh, Us, the big guy, yeah.
Winston Duke, is that his name? Or is that the character's name? He's in Black Panther as well. You know who he is. He's the main guy from Us. I think he would be a good Thing as well, just because he's a big fella. But I'm going to stick with Lakeith Stanfield.
Yeah. What about for Reed?
Reed? Stowaway. What's his name? Daniel Day-Kim?
Yes.
A very, very good-looking science man.
Yes.
Yeah. He would be in that.
Winston Duke, that is the guy's
Winston
name.
Duke,
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Daniel Day-Kim. Or, the obvious answer is Stephen Yeun, and most people would just cast Stephen Yeun. But I really liked the look of him as a science guy. He's got very chiseled features. He's just a gorgeous man. This is a long way around of saying he's a gorgeous man.
Yeah.
He would be a good Reed Richards. Human Torch, you need someone young and sort of zippy.
You could get
someone zippy and young, and maybe the Blue Power Ranger.
R.G. Seiler?
Yeah, maybe. He might be. He'd be the right age.
Yeah, always possible. Or who else is it? Not white. Fuck. I think you might just have to stick with R.J. Seiler.
Maybe.
Yeah, you've got me here.
I made mine.
But I'm pretty happy with what you said. I agree with what you've said. I think you've made good choices, and I'm just going to have to back you on that one. All right. And then here's her good one for the week. Her McDonald's type one. Would you rather lick inside each other's belly buttons or eat 19 McDonald's pickles?
Oh, I would just eat 19 McDonald's pickles anyway.
I would lick your belly button till completion.
Bruh, I get extra pickles.
Pickles are fucked up.
I asked for 2 or 3, yeah.
Pickles are fucked up, man. Nope.
Salty treats.
Nope.
Salty treats.
No good for anyone on that one. I would sooner take black tar.
Yeah, right. I fucking love a pickle.
Yeah, so your belly button's getting tongue punched so fucking hard.
I get pickles at Subway too. I'm a pickly boy.
Right now, you look like a pickle.
Fuck off. No need for that at all. Just because it's fucked up.
Got him on that one. All right. That's it. That's questions done.
God.
We're done with it. We stretched this episode out very fucking long, and I did not expect it.
Yeah.
For something that you didn't watch completely, for something we had no news for.
Yeah, that's amazing.
We made it through.
That BDSM bit really went on.
Yeah, it really did. The contest giveaway went for quite a bit itself there. So, again, congratulations to whoever won the hoodie.
Yeah, I'm really glad it was you and not that other cunt.
Yeah. Everyone else is a fucking
I made that joke
sucker.
before, but you were celebrating as well, and I was just like, I need to come back to that joke.
Okay, yeah.
That was
brilliant.
a very good joke.
Brilliant. All right, guys.
I'm curious to find out who it is, too.
I know, so am I. I make sure I don't forget as soon as I hit stop, we're going to do a separate.
Before the extra.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam, once more, what's the extra for this week?
The extra for this week, guys, is Knives Out.
I'm trying to do a bit of more cross-promotion.
Yeah, exactly right.
And by,
Yeah. Guys, our extra show, our midweek review, You Like That Extra. We bring that to you every Thursday on YouTube and Spotify and all audio platforms. It is an extra show where we just talk about a older movie people might have seen already. We give you the choice. We give you 3 options. You all vote for what you would want us to review. If you have an infatuation with a certain movie, you all might agree on something together. You let us know what you want it to do. We put that out on Facebook and Instagram. You just comment what you want. We put it together, and we bring you that episode every Thursday night. We'll call it. Ish, depending how I'm doing. So you can catch that every week on Thursdays. You can catch us on the main show every Sunday and Tuesday. And while you're at it, guys, pick yourself up some merch at the You Like That Podcast.store. Much like Jack is sporting right now in his lovely heather grey logo tee, faces on the back included. You can pick yourself up a hoodie while this weather is starting to get much cooler. Unless you want it, then you don't need to buy it.
Congratulations.
Exactly right. So, that's all that out the way, guys. We want to thank you all for joining us here on the You Like That Podcast, for liking, subscribing, sharing to all your friends. Keep doing that good stuff because it helps us out and it just helps us bring out more brilliant, funny content for you guys twice a week. So, we're saying that, guys. My name is Adam, and I've been one half of the You Like That Podcast.
My name's Jack. I've been the other half of the You Like That Podcast.
And until we see you on the next one, have a good one.
Bye.